Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Life Keto Radio. We are here at Bridget's and we have been having some fun. We're a little late getting on here from what we planned because we decided it would be a great and fun thing to do to talk about things that we would like as presents or that we think would be great presents for your keto, low carb loving friends. Or if you want to put them on your wish list and help your spouse or your significant other or your kids get you something you actually want for Christmas.
The phone really shook when she did that. That was very intense. So we are going to do the 12 days of Christmas. We have 12 things for you. We have gone back and forth. We have been scouring my kitchen, which is tiny because we're in an apartment right now. There's a few things that are in storage that we're just going to have to, you have to visualize because we don't have them actually right here. But we're excited to share with you our wish list that we would have for you.
Yes, and disclaimer from Rebecca the attorney, we are going to, in the comments afterwards, put some links to these products. We may receive a commission from these, so just so you know that, you don't have to buy them through us, but if you want to, we're going to put those links so you can just either add them to your list or do your shopping from the convenience of your phone, which is how I love to do all of my shopping.
The only way to shop. Guys, especially this year, I don't follow the news at all because it just makes me sad. But there's things about like boats and products and Black
Barges,
Friday.
floating,
You got to do early. So this is serious. Christmas is coming before we know it. So you got to get on it. You got to get on your wish list. My family actually this morning was messaging. We got to start drawing names so that everyone can do their shopping early. So here we are to serve you with our wish lists.
Right. So now this is going to make your shopping easier or your spouse's shopping easier.
Yes.
I know if I don't give my spouse. What are you pointing at?
I want to talk. I'm excited about the first one. Can I talk about the first one?
It was on my side.
Guys, we should take a picture when we're done of everything that we have out here. Okay. So this is one that actually is priority enough to make it into my tiny kitchen in the move. It is a chaffle maker. Okay. So it's called Chur Waffle. Really dumb name. But basically, if you don't know what a chaffle is, it's so crazy because it sounds weird and like you wouldn't want to do it. But basically, you just mix eggs with cheese. And I've even done it with non-dairy cheese and it's still yummy. Basically fake cheese if you have to not do dairy. Can
you see that? It's got it makes 4 at once.
And they're so cute. If I can find it, I will put a picture of when I have made these before. I'm not making them today, but you can make like little sandwiches. So I love to put like a sausage and then I put more egg inside of it. It gets you really high fat, low carb, and they're yummy. They actually taste kind of sandwichy and have basically no carbs in them because it's eggs and cheese. That's the only 2 ingredients. You can't go wrong. There are entire Facebook groups that are set up just to talk about chaffle recipes. I just keep it pretty basic because that's how I do it. Cheese and eggs. But
there's some version of that. But some of them are sweet, like if you want a replacement for actual waffles or pancakes. Some are savory. I know sometimes people put like jalapenos in with them and have kind of like a Mexican sandwich. But there are all kinds of recipes. And Kim, who hopped on here, she helps lead our Keto Confident group, which is our accountability and maintenance group for people. She has been doing cooking demonstrations, and I know this is the one that she has as well. So it's really cool.
Yes.
They're awesome.
One more thing. I even did like a strawberry shortcake dessert with this before with my family. So I made a bunch of these for everybody and then just cut up strawberries. Like I don't put it in the sweet, like gooey, syrupy stuff. So just this plus strawberries,
fresh fruit.
Plus Cool Whip or whipping cream. No, I know we disagree on this. I know, guys. I'm not a purist, right? I'm not even close.
You can make really yummy, which she does not dairy, but heavy whipping cream, froth it up. You can put a little keto sweetener in there, make your own whipped cream. It's so good.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more information about the frother. Okay. So that's number 1. Love me a chaffle maker. It made it into the move here.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things did.
Yeah. And back in quarantine when we were really not leaving our house much, we would watch church online and we would always with our daughter make like pancakes or waffles or whatever. And so we did some chaffle and then sometimes I would use birch benders. If you all have ever used that, I've used that to make up and it's keto friendly and that would be my option, and then my daughter would do her regular full carb option.
Very
and
full
then
carb.
Yeah. Or, we also did chaffle, so that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 on our list is related to this one.
Yes.
So,
and I see Kim on here. She said, "Love you guys. We love you too." Number 2
and hey, Tammy.
would not be the same without Kim. Okay, go ahead.
See, she steals everything. She's on the naughty list. Anyway, it's membership in our Keto Confident group. And again, at the end of this, in the comments, we'll put links to all of these things. But if you are interested in a group with accountability, encouragement, there's so much encouragement in that group. It's such a sweet group. They do fun challenges and fun little promotions and just things to, Kim's been doing a lot of cooking demonstrations. So just a lot of great value in there. So for the keto person on your list that they think you think they have every product there is, hey, give them an experience, give them something different that really is transformational and that they can enjoy day after day. So a Keto Confident membership is something that is not going to, like my chaffle maker sometimes makes it to the back of my cabinet because I don't cook a lot, right? But a Keto Confident membership is something that they can enjoy every day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so that's a good one. So if you want some kind of, like I'm thinking if you want to give that for a gift, then you might not want to just send them the link that we're going to have there. So if you want to purchase it for them, we can work that out to get you some kind of
certificate. We could come up with something.
Yeah, we could totally do that if that's something that you are interested in. Okay, number 3, I did claim. I let her have most of the last one. This is one of my favorite things. In fact, I have worn out 3 of them. 3 and bought
still my first one
and bought like 5 to 10 as gifts.
These are
probably more
gifts.
like 10.
Great stocking stuff.
This is because this is only like $10. In fact, when we went to see to get the link to share with you all, when I searched for it, did you see how many times it pulled up in my orders, not just on Amazon, but literally, when I did it, I've ordered this 6 or 7 times, multiple each times. Okay. So I'm going to do a little demonstration. Now, don't judge me for my coffee because I am not really a coffee drinker, but you know how sometimes you want to do adult things and you're not ready? That is a thing for me. So I'm trying to learn how to like coffee.
Not ready to be an adult.
So what I do is half water, half coffee. So that's what I'm going to mix it in. Okay. So I'm going to use keto cream for my little demonstration. All right.
This is like making a fat coffee. So it's full of collagen, full of healthy fats. It's something that I like to use when it's cold outside. And it warms me up and it just feels like home and it keeps me feeling full long. So on a really long day before I leave home, I definitely do my keto cream.
Yes. Super yummy. There's the package.
Kim is scared to watch. You should be. You should be. You should be scared.
I put it in my, my whatever you call this. Yeah. Well, it's for
a blender thing.
A blender. Yeah. So it's not a real coffee cup, but just pretend. Okay. So here we go. See how it does. And this is going to be basically like Starbucks. Literally. Do you see how frothy? How frothy it is?
Make a mess.
And that's it.
You to make a mess.
I have done it because here's a pro tip. Don't just put it in the top where all of your cream is in a small mug. It does make a really big mess. It's helpful to have a bigger mug. You all look how yummy and pretty that is. Doesn't that just look good? I'm going to drink it.
Yeah. And when I've tried to mix that up by myself or when I've made fat coffee on my own by putting butter and coconut oil, which is too much of a pain for me, I stopped doing that. But doing that with the frother is so much easier because when I tried to do it by hand, it wasn't mixing and the oil would kind of settle on top. So I thought at first that a frother was a frivolous purchase. I thought I can mix it up myself. I love it.
It's necessity. It even has like a little stand. It's so cute. Just keep it.
Yeah, and sometimes when I'm mixing up my ketones, a lot of times I have these shaker bottles and I just shake it up in it. But I also have some of those insulated tumblers, I guess you call them, that keeps it from sweating, which is really nice. But you can't really shake it up in that. So I use my frother to mix up my ketones in my travel mix.
Multi-purpose. Okay, I'll let you talk for a minute.
All right. So, the next thing is, oh no, I'm sure you'll interrupt. She tells me it's mine and then she's going to take it over. The next thing that's on the list for someone who loves keto, low carb living is our famous real life keto challenge. this is how a lot of people get started with the keto way. We teach people who don't necessarily know anything, or maybe they're overwhelmed with everything that they've searched for on their own. And we take 21 days to lead them from maybe not knowing anything or being confused to actually being pretty confident in choosing their lifestyle going forward. So it's our real life keto 21-day challenge. And since Bridget's about to flip a gasket, I'll let her tell you.
You should do it. It's your idea.
No,
I'll let
okay.
you. I just wanted to make sure you did. Okay.
She doesn't even mean it when she says I can do it.
So we have decided literally when Rebecca was driving here and we were talking on the phone, we have decided we are going to take the challenge, which might seem kind of, when she first told me, I was like, oh, we've never taken the challenge. We created the challenge 2 years ago, and, we help run it. We do a lot with the challenge, but we have actually not taken the challenge. We are very transparent. You all, we are not true keto. We do not hide that fact. We drink ketones. We do intermittent fasting. We do low carb. We do some
Exercise.
We do exercise. Today we both met right after we had exercised. So we do a lot of the things, but we don't do strict keto. And we have never taken our challenge. So we thought it would be fun between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because if you remember last week, we did the show on how there's really only 9 days that you need to cheat. So this happens to fall between a lot of my traveling and some different things that I have, and some Christmas fun that we'll be having. So there's kind of a 3-week span where there's really no reason to be off track, but I might tend to do that, knowing myself, and just knowing the busyness that I have coming up. So Rebecca challenged me to this today, and I said yes.
And so now it's out there
Mm-hmm.
in the world, and we got to stick to it. So we are going to be going through our own challenge. To be honest, I have never even, I don't think, put a carb tracking app on my phone. I don't count my calories. I don't count carbs. It's going to be a challenge.
Literally a
Ketoistas.
challenge. Yeah. Anytime anything comes up with Carb Manager, she's like, Bridget, you take that one. Because I have done my Fitness Pal and Carb Manager multiple times, enough that I have some experience with it, and obviously enough to teach it. And I do it off and on. And here's the thing, you all. We kind of are getting a little bit off track here, but we'll get right back on. We always say, when people ask questions, we're like, well, what are your goals? Our goals have been being met. Like, we're happy with where we are, but we want to take ourselves to the next level and challenge ourselves and be, really good leaders for you all. So it's maybe sad that we haven't done it in 2 years, but we are ready. The date is the November 29th challenge. We are going to do it. More to come on that, but we are going to, for that challenge, because it's right between the holidays and we want to get a really good turnout for that one, to do it with you all. We are going to do a buy one, get one, so like kind of as a Black Friday, so that if you bring a friend, if you sign up, then you can bring a friend.
Yeah. So even if you've done the challenge before, we would love for you to go through it with us. We've had people that have done it, like 6 months or a year ago, and then they kind of get off track. So it's a great way to get back on track, especially in between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And don't wait till the new year to get your fitness goals going and your health goals. Come with us. You can watch me struggle as I count calories and carbs for the first time in my life. I'm actually not looking forward to that part, but I think it'll be a great kind of reminder. I know the keto diet, I teach the keto diet, but it'll be great to actually walk the walk.
Uh-huh. All right. So holy cow, are we only on number 3?
I know. We can
we'll
talk.
go faster.
We can talk.
I know, 14 minutes in. We're ridiculous.
Okay. Yes, Kim, you can be my big sister. All right. So that was me. This is you.
I know. Did you feel like it was really you? Because I interrupted a lot. Okay. Next is an Instapot. Guys.
I didn't bring mine.
I know. Rebecca has one. I don't even have one. I must be more patient than Rebecca, because I can use a regular crock pot. I'm not that big of a hurry for my food. So why don't you talk about it?
Yeah, the Instapot, one of the things, now I'm also transparent. I don't eat at home a lot. We're empty nesters. We go out to eat. We're pretty social. But the Instapot is something that I love to use with a spaghetti squash. I put that spaghetti squash in the bottom of it. Well, I brown the meat in it first. So you only get one pot dirty. Brown the meat and have the sauce. Then I put the squash in there and I put it up, and I feel like it's like some space age thing. You got to get the gaskets and everything, because it pressurizes, right? And so then it cooks it all. And then I take that spaghetti squash out and I scoop it out of the little hull. Is that what it's called? Anyway, I get the little spaghetti squash noodles out and I have my sauce, and it's one pot done, one pot dirty, and then like it's all there. It's great.
Mm-hmm. People love them. So Pat says she loves hers. I would love for you to kind of tell us your main way that you use yours or what you love about it.
Yeah, especially if you have any good, easy recipes. I need easy, simple.
Okay. Do you want to do that one? I feel like I'm taking over. That's a fun
What?
one.
Bridget taking over? Is that ever in the history of the world happened?
It must be my coffee. My half coffee, half water, half cream that I'm drinking.
All right. So next on our list is, this is a fun one. Don't get so choked up, Bridget. Guys, we have too much fun. Are you all right? Don't spit it out. She took a drink. I think she's going to spew. Anyway, this is something that we have been wanting to do for a long time. It's something that people have asked us to do for a long time. But we are finally getting Keto-SIStas Gear. Yes, gear with the Keto-SIStas name on it. We've gotten Ronnie, who's really helping us set up some different things. We got a graphic designer person to give us a really cool little logo thing to put on there. So we are, again, we'll put all the links in the comments as soon as we get off here and I don't have to take Bridget to the hospital. We're going to have Keto-SIStas Gear. So we're going to have mugs and shirts and hats and mouse pads and phone covers and just all kinds of fun things with the Keto-SIStas logo and Keto-SIStas. Are you all right? Yeah. Anyway, so that's going to be really cool. So if you've gone through the challenge, if you're a member of Keto Confident, if you are a Facebook fan of ours, and if you're not a fan, if you're not following us on Facebook, please do it. If you don't have our channel on YouTube marked where you get the little bell for notifications for new content, please do it. We would love your support. And now you can buy some gear to go along with it. So that's something that you can buy for yourself, put on your wish list, or give it to your Keto-SIStas buddies.
Guys, I think Rebecca wanted to make sure she could talk and she put something in my drink.
I did.
Or maybe I inhaled it a little too fast. Whew, okay. Which one are we on?
This one.
Okay. All right. Also, air fryer. Guys, I've never used one of these. Do you have one of these?
I do have one, but the thing is, it really freaks me out. We've only used it once or twice. And one of the reasons I wanted to put it on here is because I know people swear by these things and they talk about how great it is to make different things and how it's easy to use. So I would love in the comments if you have an air fryer, how do you use it? What do you put in it? What kind of keto meals, keto snacks? I've heard of keto desserts that are being made in there. Like, I want to do more with my keto air fryer. Kim, I would love it if you have one and you want to do some things in Keto Confident or Keto Nurseranda. If you hop on here, she has a ton of great recipes for different things. Maybe she has some air fryer recipes, but I would love to do more with my air fryer and my Instapot to get my health on track and my eating on track. And if it's easy enough, guys, I like to cook. I just need to know what to do and I need it to be easy. Oh, Kim uses hers every day. All right, Kim, we need your help.
Kim for the win. I know. I wish I had someone just to cook for me every day. I would do much better.
Yeah, instead of Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Kim, you're my only hope.
Help us.
Oh, Tammy does too. It's a basically small oven, doesn't cook faster, just smaller. See, there are just two of us at home, so that's perfect. I would love more help on that. So an air fryer would be great.
All right, awesome. Speaking of cooking, so if you don't know Keto Nurseranda, she is awesome with the recipes. So she has created these ebooks. I mean, she spent, my goodness, months developing these ebooks with her recipes because she literally, we're super transparent that we don't cook much, but she loves to cook. I always love when she comes and cooks for us.
She's a phenomenal
at a retreat
cook.
or a weekend. Like, it's amazing and just makes me so happy. I just wish she lived with me and could cook all the time. I've offered that to many people and no one has taken me up on it yet. But she has all these ebooks. There are 7 different books, 3 of them full of recipes. And then there was like the Plateau Buster, how to clean out your pantry to get keto food in there. all kinds of different tips. So that's a huge resource that someone doing keto would love because it's like the best of the best.
Yeah, I mean, she has curated among other recipes and gone through them, but then she makes them like Keto Nurseranda special. I'm telling you, her food is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't know it was keto, you would know it was keto.
100%.
Like it's like you could feed it, and she's all about feeding keto for your family. And you could literally, I know a lot of you have families that don't necessarily support the keto lifestyle, maybe even make fun of you, eye rolling, that sort of thing. With her recipes, I'm telling you, you could feed your family. They're going to want seconds and thirds, and they're not going to be laughing at you because they're not even going to know that it's a keto healthy meal. They're that good.
That's true. Okay.
All right. Okay. So this next thing is near and dear to my heart. I love books. I love resources. I love science. And so we came up with a list of 3 of our favorite books. I have more than this at home, but these are 3. Any of the 3 would be great. If you're buying for someone and you really want to make an impression, get them all 3, put it in a basket, throw in something else, maybe a frother or something, and they're cool. But there are 3 books. So the first one, if you're only going to get one, this is the one that I would get. It's the Keto Bible. And it's the Bible because it's got everything you could need, want to know about ketones in it. And there are actually some recipes in the back of it as well. I can't say I've ever made them, but I've looked at them with longing. But this is for any of you science nerds out there, or if you've got a friend that maybe is dabbling in like low carb and you want to kind of push them or encourage them to go to keto, this will give you a lot of support for why it's important and the different applications of a keto diet. So this is great. You can get this on Amazon. Again, we'll put all the links below. And there's a digital version as well. So I have a hard copy and I keep a digital version on my Kindle on my phone. So I always have it with me. People ask me questions I don't know, I'll look it up and it's right there.
I have several of these, and one of my New Year's resolutions a couple of years ago was to read the Bible. The Keto Bible. I've read like 10 pages, y'all. It's
She's
kind of
going to
intense.
get hit by a lightning strike.
I know. Another story about the Keto Bible. So my teenagers, they think I'm crazy, of course. And when they saw the ketogenic Bible sitting out a couple years ago, they were like, "Mom, this really is a cult. Keto, you can't have a Bible about keto." Like it caused some discord in our family. It really kind of tore them up, but it's not sacrilegious at all. Although at the time we were also having a lot. We were also having a lot of mixers where we would shake up ketones and let people drink them, and we were using communion cups. So we are kind of on the verge.
I'm sorry. Okay, so another book that I also like, and if you've done the real life keto challenge, would love to know in the comments whether you've done it before, how many times you've done it. We've had people go through 5, 6, 7 times because they love it so much and they don't always absorb it the first time, so they keep coming back for more. But in the challenge, we talk about Dr. Mary Newport. Bridget and I have heard her speak multiple times. Someone always cries whenever she speaks. She's adorable.
I'm like Pavlov's dog. As soon as she walks on stage, I literally start crying.
And I can tear up some too, but not like, she literally, cue the music and here she comes. But she has several books. I actually have, I think, all of her books, but this is one, if you're just going to get one, that I would recommend. It's called The Coconut Oil and Low Carb Solution for Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and Other Diseases. Now, we're real careful to say we are not medical professionals. We don't make medical claims. We don't give medical advice. She is a medical doctor. So you can read this and take this for what it's worth, coming from a medical doctor. And she also has a very personal story with her husband, Steve, and how she used coconut oil, MCT oil, healthy fats to help her husband.
It's a great story.
All right. And the third one that I would recommend is by Dr. Adam Nally. It's called The Keto Cure. And again, he's a doctor, so he can say things with authority that I can't say. But he talks about diabetes, thyroid, cholesterol, weight loss, and more. A low-carb, high-fat dietary solution. And this is great because he's got lots of great pictures and recipes as well. But what I like about this book is he really breaks down the application of a keto lifestyle for specific conditions, which is something that a medical doctor can do. So this is a book that if you have somebody who's struggling maybe with this particular health challenge, that keto might be able to help, this might be a great present for them or a resource for you.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready for this one? I have given these as gifts multiple times. People receive them with different levels of enthusiasm. Ketones. You all, what better gift, seriously, could you give someone? When I think back to where I was 5.5 years ago, I was just sharing this with someone today, to where I was 5.5 years ago, and I had just lost my enthusiasm for life, which besides that 1 year of my life, I've always been pretty enthusiastic toward life. And I just lost it because I just felt so bad. I was so tired. I was so run down. My energy was so low. I was so just not thriving in any way. And I mean, it was like a flip of a switch when I started drinking these. I was a first day kind of person, started feeling so much better almost instantly. And it was life changing. I mean, that's why I have not quit talking about it since. And I'm so passionate about sharing this with people. So what a gift, you all. You can get a couple packets for someone and really, truly change their life.
And what's great about this is that you might know someone in your life who's not willing to make dietary changes. Like if you talk to them about chaffles and using your air fryer to do low carb stuff, they might just completely shut down. But pretty much anybody can take powder and water and shake it up and drink it. And even to those skeptics, because I was skeptical, like when they try it, when they are fueling their body, their mind with those ketones, like they get an experience. And it's hard to argue with that experience. So even if they don't understand or want to know, like Bridget could care less about the science, how they feel matters to everybody. Everybody cares how they sleep, how they manage stress, whether they are burning fat and preserving muscle. Like those are things that impact all of us, whether you have great focus, great energy just to get throughout the day. So ketones are a great way, even for those skeptics who make fun of you, who don't want to change their diet. I mean, my husband, when I started drinking them, he made fun of me. He was not happy with me trying something because he thought it was just something to spend money on, right? But he noticed changes in me. He noticed that I didn't want to nap anymore. He noticed that I had more energy. And he's like, let me try some of that. So I had some fun lording that over him, don't you know? But in January, it will be 6 years that I have not missed a single day, like having this product in my body and fueling my mind with it. It was transformational for me. And it is something that I always want in my life because it's a super fuel.
Yes. And we want it in the lives of people that we love. So I've done different things, different holidays. Like I have bought fun little Christmas boxes and shared them with people. I mean, I love to give new moms ketones. My goodness, who could possibly want them more than someone with young kids? So if you are watching this and you drink ketones, prove it's ketones, and have a favorite flavor or 5, put your favorite flavors below. Here, obviously, a couple of my favorites because I had them super handy. Also, we love hot, and I do use the frother for this one as well when we drink it. So that is number 11. And number 12.
Drumroll, the last one. So this is something that Bridget and I both own. And so I didn't bring mine because I thought she'd have hers, but hers is at her cabin. It's the Keto Mojo. That is something that you can use to test your blood for glucose or ketones, depending on the strip that you put in. We talk about this in the Real Life Keto Challenge. It is not something that I test every day. I know some people do. Like I think Debbie says she one of our keto coaches in training, she likes to test every day to kind of keep herself on track. I tend to use it to test my ketone levels when I'm doing an extended fast, like a 60-hour fast. My husband and I, or Bridget and I, sometimes like to compete into who can get, like that optimal level of ketones.
I think that's what we did in the challenge. We took a day where we both were testing and eating and drinking ketones, and then we compared to see who got the highest level. Did I win?
No.
If I had won, I would have been much more confident.
Yes. But so it's a great tool, especially as you're getting started out, and especially if you're trying to do a strict keto diet where you're trying to get there nutritionally. And even when you're more experienced, I think it's a great tool if you're trying out some different sweeteners or some different packaged keto products, because sometimes those can have an effect on your body that you don't realize, and your ketone levels can dip, and that can be different for different people. So if you're maybe stalling on your weight loss goals, or you're trying out some new products or some new sweeteners, I think that's a great thing to have on hand so that you can test, because information is power.
All right, we have been talking for over 30 minutes about all these things that we love, some more than others. Like, I think I use my frother a lot more than Rebecca, since I've worn out 3 and she hasn't. But these are things that are just a part of our everyday lives. And so we hope that this has given you some ideas of things you might want to put on your list, or that you might want to get for other people on your list who are maybe new to keto or just need to feel awesome.
Yeah, so don't forget, we'll put the links below. We're really excited about our Ketoistas gear, because that's something people have been begging and begging us for. So we're trying to roll that out. So that'll be really fun. When you do buy that, please take a picture of you wearing it, or opening it on Christmas, or giving it to a friend, and tag us on social media. We would love to see that. That would just make our hearts happy. That'd be a great Christmas present for us, to see that Ketoistas love just spreading around the globe.
Yes. And also, we're super excited / nervous about doing the challenge.
Oh yeah, don't forget
on
to sign
November
up for that
29th. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't sign up for that one yet, because we'll have another one.
We'll be talking a lot more about it. But all right, you all. You guys are the best. Thank you for those that participated. Make sure you put your favorite flavor below, and we will get the links put down there.
All right, that's it for now.
Go create your best life.